Thompson's sentencing, relatives spoke about how much Kayla was loved and how deeply her death affected them. And that's important because Kayla wasn't born into this story as the romantic rival. She was a 23-year-old woman with her own life, family, friends, work, personality, and future. She had a life. She had people who loved her. She had plans. And she had a future that she never got to see. On July 13th, 2022, that future was taken away. Authorities were called to Kayla's apartment in Tamarack, Florida, where she was found deceased. The investigation eventually led authorities to Sakiyna Thompson, a woman from New York who had traveled to South Florida. According to prosecutors, the situation was connected to Thompson's former boyfriend and Kayla's relationship with him. But this is where the story becomes especially difficult to process, because prosecutors argued that this wasn't simply a spontaneous confrontation. They presented evidence that Thompson had traveled from New York, tracked Kayla's whereabouts, and arrived at her apartment before the killing. Thompson later gave jurors a completely different version of events, claiming she went there to have a conversation and that she acted in self-defense. But the jury did not accept that explanation. In October of 2025, Sakiyna Thompson was convicted of first degree, and in December she was sentenced to life in prison without the possibility of parole. And when we talk about this case, I don't want Kayla to become just a name attached to a headline, because sometimes true crime has a way of turning a real human being into nothing more than a victim.